What's going to be with Iran? There's a lot of talk about Iran and its nuclear capabilities. There's currently discussions about a deal that could be made with Iran. What's the likelihood of there being a deal that's actually made that's going to be in the interest of the U.S. and Western civilization? Check out this clip with Ambassador Mike Huckabee answering questions from the press about this actual situation. So watch the clip together, and then we'll talk about it. But first, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch.
Virginia Allen was video and signal. There's a fourth round of talks expected between the United States and Iran on Saturday. Is there any world where the United States can actually come to an agreement that is a win for the U.S. in those negotiations?
If the Iranian regime would lay down any ambitions whatsoever for nuclear weaponry, if it would continue to move in a direction that it's never moved before, if it were to change its rhetoric from 46 years that says death to Israel and death to America, it's never changed. And they made it very clear that Israel is the appetizer and the United States is the entree. They've never, ever been anything but clear in that their goal is the annihilation of Israel and ultimately the annihilation of every free-thinking, free-living person on the planet. They could certainly see a breakthrough, but it's up to them, and it is on them to do it. I pray they will. I hope they will. But I think the president has been as clear as any political figure in history in saying that if they don't, there will be no holding back. And those are his words. Those are his policies. I'm simply speaking them to you and carrying them out here in this setting. I would say it this way. He's the chemist. I'm just the pharmacist. He makes the medicine. I'm just going to pass it out.
Is there a deadline for those negotiations?
I don't want to get into a calendar, but the president's patience is running out. He has said repeatedly, this is not going to go on forever and forever, and those are his words.
Iran and these other terror organizations that Iran supports aren't exactly hiding the ball in their intentions. Hamas has said clearly in their charter that they want to eradicate Israel and eradicate Jews worldwide. Iran says in public chants, the Iranian regime, I should say, not the Iranian people, the Iranian regime says very clearly in public chants, and people are supporting them, that death to Israel, death to America. And Ambassador Huckabee over here does say the correct piece of this is that Israel is simply the appetizer. America really is the main course over here. Israel is called in their culture the small Satan, and America is called the great Satan. And so it's just a matter of time until it trickles over to America. A lot of people think that the situation in the Middle East is really only a Middle East problem. It's an Israel problem. It's a Jewish problem. That is not the intended stated goal of Iran and all of its proxies around that region. Their stated goal is to eventually wind up in the United States and take over Western civilization. That is the plan. That's the goal. There is a saying in the Middle East that after Saturday comes Sunday, meaning that after we deal with the Saturday people, the people that celebrate the Sabbath on Saturday, namely the Jews, that will go after the Sunday people, the people that celebrate the Sabbath on Sunday, namely the Christians. And so it's not, it starts with Israel, but it never ends with Israel. If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Take care.